Relief is on the way for millions of Americans with federal student loans. Today, President Biden pledged to wipe out up to $20,000 of college debt. And the administration is also proposing big changes to the repayment programs. It was a major campaign promise for the president to fulfill. And while Democrats say this will lift a heavy burden off many Americans, top Republicans are slamming it as inflationary, like Senator John Cornyn, who in a statement says the Biden administration's election year stunt to force working class folks to pay off the debt of wealthy graduates is both indefensible and nonsensical, and says it punishes those who paid their loans off themselves. But the president isn't backing down.
I will never apologize for helping Americans, working Americans middle class, especially not to the same folks who voted for a $2 trillion tax cut that mainly benefited the wealthiest Americans and the biggest corporations.
For a closer look at what the president's plans could mean for you, here's Tiffany Craig.
The uncertainty is over. Millions of Americans will have thousands of dollars of student loan debt forgiven, like Dara Zucker.
I'd like to see the $10,000 go away.
Dara borrowed $40,000 to get her degree. She's been making payments since graduation, but with the interest, she's barely chipping away.
I think it is predatory of colleges and schools to go after kids who may not have ever had any understanding of how finances work.
Here's the student loan debt plan. Up to $20,000 in loans forgiven if you went to college on Pell Grants. Up to $10,000 off your student loan if you didn't get a Pell Grant. Now, all of this only applies if you earn less than $125,000 a year. And if you have undergraduate loans, you can cap your repayment at 5% of your monthly income.
So completely erasing student loan debt is going to be very costly.
Kristen Myers is with personal finance website The Balance. She says there are concerns this will contribute to inflation. Then there's the fairness factor for those who paid off their loans. And this plan, it doesn't address the root problem.
This policy, it is really still a Band-Aid. A lot needs to be done in terms of making college far more affordable, but it is starting to hammer away at the fact that, frankly, this is an unaffordable position that I think a lot of Americans feel that they are forced into.
If you don't qualify for the debt plan, here's something for you. The pause on student loan payments started by President Trump has been extended one last time until December 31st.